welcome back to a new Food Reviews with Fatty. As always, I'm your host, Fatty, aka Jay. So we do have something slightly different for you today. This is actually what they call, I say slightly new because I understand that they do this a lot in California, and that's why they named this Crunchwrap breakfast item what they named it. This is the California Crunchwrap breakfast item. So basically what it is it has eggs, bacon, guacamole, cheese, and it's all put into a Crunchwrap, obviously. And so these are 680 calories for the total Crunchwrap, and they do run about $5 almost, $4 and some change afterwards. But I thought I would do it anyway. I understand the value is not exactly there like I'd like it to be, but it's not horrible. It could be worse. So yeah, like I said, these are running about almost $5, which is kind of crazy for a Crunchwrap. But I mean, and it has a hash brown in the middle too, also, just to put that out there. Just like the regular Crunchwraps, and you can see there, that's the actual Crunchwrap. I'm gonna just rip a piece off of the top to give you an idea what it looks like from the inside here. Like I said, it's got the eggs and the bacon and all that good stuff inside here. We can just pop it open like that right there. Just so you can get a general view. It's got the eggs, the bacon, the hash brown, and the guacamole. So let's guac and roll. Let's give it a try. We'll take a bite right here from this one. Oh, and there's also tomato. Apparently this is a thing that started at Taco Bell in California, and it did so well that it literally took off nationwide. They decided that they should sell this because people really like it. Now, as I always say, this is not something that I would have every day, nor will I even be eating this whole thing right now. This is just for reviewing purposes, of course. But as far as the whole thing goes, I mean, it's not a terrible... Oh, a little guac on the face. It's not a terrible thing if you eat it once in a while, I suppose. And I've always wondered what it would taste like to add guacamole to like a breakfast item anyway. Never had guacamole this early in the morning. It's only like 9:30, I think. But yeah, I mean, so far so good. I haven't really gotten a piece of the potato here because it's kind of like the potato is further down than the actual Crunchwrap. These never truly ever look like they're really supposed to. This one's a lot closer than I've seen a lot of them, though. It actually almost does look like a commercial-ready Crunchwrap. And it's just trying to get all the toppings because they never put it like in a format where it's all you're getting your burrito, everything that comes with it and culminates with it. Doesn't always happen like that. Sometimes you may be able to get that, but a lot of times it's going to be they just don't put it together right. I mean, it's just how it is. The Taco Bell that I went to in specific was not the East Bay, but it was the Pinellas Park Boulevard location. They're always really friendly. They're usually pretty fast, but the thing is that you lose quality with speed. And that's the thing about a lot of restaurants that miss the point. If you're rushing the food out in 5 seconds, of course it's not going to be the way that it's supposed to be made. That's just not going to happen. Franchisees need to start realizing that because I know they want to have a fast food factory going that's running nonstop so they can make as much money as humanly possible while they're sleeping and while they're awake. Guys, greed is not going to get you a better sales quota. That's just going to push out more food. So just for that record, I just want to put that out there to any of the franchisees of any restaurant that's out there nowadays. That's really not helping out your business. It's just making your employees miserable, and then their quality of making the food is going to go down. That's how it works. That's the truth. I've worked in the food industry, and it's always, let's get it out real quick, let's get it out real quick, let's get it out real quick, and that's the problem right there. That's the first problem that your restaurants have. You know, I mean, I get it, you don't want to make people wait either, because time is valuable. But I think that these restaurant franchisees really need to consider quality over quantity, unless you're just plain out greedy. So I'm going to go ahead and say that first things first, and second things first, I'm going to try to see if I can't get a piece of this, the hash brown and everything together. Okay. Okay. One more. This is a real tough one because I'm trying to get that guacamole to go in the right place. Is just Well, the guacamole don't do exactly what I thought it would do. It's not bad because I like guacamole. But if you're somebody that didn't really like guacamole or just knew it was going to be on there and you weren't sure if you liked it or not, this Crunchwrap would probably be a question for you. Like, is this really good? Does it taste all right? I feel like I said, they just whipped it together really quickly. I literally ordered before pulling into the drive-thru right in the parking lot, and they had it ready in like 2 minutes. Now I don't have anything against that because that's actually what most people want. If they go through the drive-thru, they want to try to get their food, and I just sit and wait. I, on the other hand, would prefer, you know, a little more craftiness. This, like I said, this is. I mean, the bacon's on one side and the eggs on one side, and then the guacamole's on the other side. They didn't put any on in the middle. The hash brown's so small that it doesn't really fit in the middle of this thing, so you can actually get a bite of the hash brown, eggs, and everything together, really. And you can just see more eggs than guacamole. Guys, that's another thing. Quit shirking on the guacamole, man. It's not like avocados don't literally grow on trees. I don't understand why that's such a big deal. We're not at an avocado shortage. Just like, no. No, we're not at an avocado shortage. Avocados aren't in short demand, and they're not gone. They're not extinct, so you don't have to charge $5 for a burrito that's exactly the same thing that you make, just adding guacamole to it, and then charge somebody and then put a little tiny bit of guacamole on there. That's kind of shameful, if you ask me, from Taco Bell. So I'm going to go ahead and call it. For the quality of the burrito, no, thumbs down. For the value of the, I'm sorry, I said burrito, I meant Crunchwrap. For the actual value of the Crunchwrap, no. However, the taste to me, because I like guacamole, once again, like I said, some people don't like guac. I love the guac. Yeah, this would be a winner for somebody who likes guacamole. If you don't like guacamole, or you're not sure, don't order this at all. But in my case, I'm going to go ahead and say, yeah, thumbs up. Thumbs up, and like I said, if you like it, order it. If you're not sure, don't. At all. Okay? And you might want to not go to that location because it's just, like I said, it's not that I think it's a horrible thing. I don't think this is terrible. I feel like that they took too much time away from trying to give it quality. And this is not every person that works at Taco Bell. It's not the whole location. Some people just are being forced to rush by managers and higher ups in the company. Like I said, it's just because they're trying to meet a performance metric, and that's set up by the franchisees. And clearly, they're the ones who are the greedy ones. So, yeah, like I said, this would be a winner for if you like it. Winner, Crunchwrap breakfast. But if not, then I wouldn't order it because it's just not that spectacular. I kind of at $5, I feel like it wasn't $5 worth of Crunchwrap. I've only had 3 or 4 bites, but I don't feel like this is worth $5. Taco Bell franchisees, public service message: Crunchwraps are not gold. Okay, so maybe you guys should think about the price of those, and maybe you'll sell more. If people can afford it, they will come and buy it. Don't forget about the middle class, the ones that keep your business establishments running. Because without them, your business would be nothing. You cannot run a business by yourself. No one person can run a whole crew of things to do. It's not possible. You can tell people what to do if you own the place, but that's about it. So just think about what I'm saying. And yeah, that's something that definitely needs to be considered from now on in restaurants. Without your employees that are middle class, that can barely afford the food, you wouldn't have your job. All right? You wouldn't have your business. You wouldn't have your money that's constantly coming in while you're sleeping. So think about what I'm saying. And if you're watching this, and I hope everybody else does too as well, I'm going to go ahead and let Mr. Predicto speak. And we're going to see what Mr. Predicto thinks of this Crunchwrap, California Crunchwrap, by the way. Mr. Predicto, is the California Crunchwrap worth anything?
Ask later when the time is right.
Okay, the time's right now, Mr. Predicto. Is this California Crunchwrap good?
Without hesitation, yes.
Okay, there we go. I had to ask him twice. Sometimes he's picky. But yeah, I like it too. I just wouldn't pay that much for it again. And they should really think about the pricing. So, in which case, this is going to be the end of this episode, of course. I do want to say thank you to everybody that stayed around to the end of the video. I do want to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed. And please, if you haven't not yet and you're watching this brand new, please do like, subscribe, and ring the bell if you want to see more content. Please do also tell other people about me and this channel in general, the channel. Please do also, if you have any ideas, any comments of things you want to see me review, please do leave it in the comments section below. Also, there is a description box that's at the bottom also. If you want to donate to the Patreon or buy some merchandise, you can donate. Basically, you're donating to the channel by also buying merchandise. So we do have shirts, mugs, and all kinds of items. There's all kinds of things you can buy. Please do go take a look. If you like something, buy. That'll definitely help out the channel. So we're going to go ahead and wrap it up today. Like I said, this is the end of the video. So as always, what do we always do? First, we say thank you to all you lovely people who stayed to the end of the video. Secondly, I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. So guess what it is? It's a day. Food Reviews with Fatty, out.